Oh, hi! Hello everyone! I am grotesquely apologetic in the fact that I have disappeared for a little bit of more time than I thought I was going to. I can't even remember when I made the last video. I was certain that I was going to find a schedule. I have not found a schedule yet. I don't have a rhythm. I'm just flying by the seat of my pants this semester. But I did want to stop in and say hello. Happy November. How was your October? Mine was pretty chaotic. But I did get a lot of books. So I thought I'd stop in, check in on y'all, and just say hi, and here's some books. So I'll call it a mini haul. They're actually from October. And I had every intention, like I said, of making a video, but alas, that did not happen. I found out about that Franklin County, what was it, public library book sale, and I got Aristotle and Aristotle and an Aardvark Go to Washington, Understanding Political Doublespeak Through Philosophy and Jokes. The prices were pretty decent there. Some of the books did have a funky smell. I couldn't figure if it was the smell of the books or some of the crates that they were on, so I just sort of avoided that area and went elsewhere. I also got what Jane Austen ate and Charles Dickens knew from Fox Hunting to Whist, The Facts of Daily Life in 19th Century England. This is by Daniel Poole. This just sounded really interesting. Some of it's sort of dictionary based. Why not? I like my Austen sort of era. And this next book I've sort of been eyeballing, so I was really happy to get it, and I think I only paid like $1 for it. And it is called The Forgotten Garden, and it's by Kate Morton. It's a really nice edition of it. It has little fairies on the inside. It says, a tiny girl is abandoned, so you can see it, on a ship headed for Australia in 1913. She arrives completely alone with nothing but a small suitcase containing a few clothes and a single book. A beautiful volume of fairy tales. She is taken in by the dockmaster and his wife and raised as their own. On her 21st birthday, they tell her the truth, and with a sense of self shattered and very little to go on, Nell sets out to trace her real identity. And this is the story of that. So I thought this sounded actually really quite interesting. I saw a hardback at Books A Million, but it was a little pricey. So $1. I can totally handle $1. I'm not sure if I talked about it or not, but the Pages of the Past bookstore in Gettysburg is going out of business. But I did stop in there and get 2 books. I got I Am Rembrandt's Daughter. Ooh, there's dust on it. This is by Lynn Cullen, and I don't think I talked about these. This is sort of on that cusp of right when I last filmed. So if these 2 are duplicates, I do apologize. I also got the graphic novel on the Gettysburg Address. I'm not sure who did this one. Oh, it's small. Written by Jonathan Hennessy, and the art is by Aaron McConnell. Woo! Tiny typeface is tiny. Especially when it's red on blue. So this one looked really interesting. It had a nice drawing style, and I thought it covered everything well. And as you all know, I like my graphic novels. I never thought about the sort of historical end of them. My buddy got me a gift card, and I sort of went a little bit crazy at this one bookstore, and they had these editions. I'm going to go through them. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One of them's downstairs, so sorry, I'm only going to show 7 of them. They are reprints from Harper Perennial, the Olive editions, and they were only $10 a piece. And I was like, it feels like a really good deal. And it has the colorful sort of matching spines that I like. It reminded me of the Penguin drop caps because it has that sort of rainbow feel. This is Under the Volcano by Malcolm Lowry. And what I'll do at the end of this is sort of pan over them so that you can sort of see how they look like in the spine. So Under the Volcano. State of Wonder by Anne Pratchett. Green. And they sort of do have that same sort of feel. They have the little quote on the back. Nice sort of handwritten typography. They're sensibly designed. They have their own icons. Native Son by Richard Wright, and I hope it's not too dark in here. I've waited till nighttime again. You know, I keep saying I shouldn't film at night because I'm too tired, but I was like, if I don't film at night, they're not going to get filmed. The Art of Racing in the Rain by Garth Stein. I like that one. No doggy green. Or I guess it's more like a teal or turquoise. And then hands are the windows to a man's soul. That's that one's quote. That's quite lovely. The Principal Lives of the Poets by Jess Walter. Boop. So many of them. Monkey Wrench Gang by Edward Abbey. I like that icon a lot. Boop, ba-doop, boop. I actually have a project in my one class where they do book covers. I should use these as a class example. A Tree Grows in Brooklyn by Betty Smith. I love that icon. Delicious. And From the Spine. From that time on, the world was hers for the reading. And then there's the one more. It got a little bent, so I have it pressed in some of my hardbacks for a month or two. Because I think it was one of those, like, it was in my car and it did one of those lift things. I'm like, no, there's my cat. He says, let's sing. Alright, I think he's done. I have bought a couple more smaller books. They're only like $1.99 at Ollie's. They are just the stray, abandoned romance novels that apparently no one quite wanted or there was an overstock of, and I've just been sort of reading one of those a night. I have them absolutely scattered everywhere, so I'll try to get them all wrangled together. Some of them were very entertaining, and two of them were sort of series-based, which I really liked. I think my mom has them now, and so I will try to collect them from her when she's finished. And hopefully, making zero promises that I can get back on track. I don't even know how to find a schedule right now. I'm just sort of all over heaven's creation going here and there. I do have a comic book store that I filmed in Frederick. So I'm going to try to get that book adventure edited for you guys. And I shot the footage like 2 months ago. I'm ashamed that it's not actually pieced together yet, so I'll try to do that this week or next. And I also have 2 bookstores on my list to visit, so hopefully by my Thanksgiving break, which is 2.5 weeks away, I think, give or take, I'm gonna have a wee bit more time. Theoretically I should also let you know, and I'll take videos of this maybe so that, you know, you can sort of see what I've been doing. I was prepping for a major art exhibit. It opened on yesterday, so that's now out of the way. Maybe that's why I felt like I had more time to sit down and chat. And I'm also signed up within the next month for over 3 art sales. And I'm madly building the inventory for all of that. So every second it's not work time, I just hop into the studio till late at night and just work. Get up and repeat. So I'm working like 8 in the morning to about 9, 10 at night. Almost nonstop with just some breaks for food. But the last sale is December 13th. So I can have a break after December 13th, hopefully. Alright, I do hope you all are well. What are you reading? Please let me know in the comments below. I am really plowing through a ton of books this semester. These are just some of the new ones, but I am looking for some new reads. So I would love some suggestions below on what you've been enjoying. And I hope you are having a lovely day or night, whatever it is in your part of the world. And I'll see you next time. Bye.